What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reacting to a divorce case. Okay, so a divorce lawyer just revealed one of her most shocking cases she's ever handled. And look, I don't want to spoil it for you. Let's just watch this video and listen to what she has to say. Trust me, it's shocking.
It's almost divorce season. Y'all want to hear about some of my wildest cases ever? Of course you do. Grab your snacks. And if you have no idea what divorce season is, I highly recommend that you watch this. If I had $1 for every time it's almost divorce season. I have seen a lot in my career as a family law attorney, but this case takes the cake. So go ahead and grab y'all snacks now. And for this story, you might need to grab a little liquor. As you guys know, it's almost divorce season, so I'm giving you guys some of my craziest cases so y'all can be prepared. If you don't know what divorce season is, watch this video. If you're watching on TikTok, it's in the divorce playlist. If you're watching on Instagram, it's the video pinned right above. My last video was me representing the wife, and as promised, this video will be about me representing the husband. And boy, was it a mess. So the husband ends up hiring me. He's a surgeon, and his wife is an assistant principal. So you would think that these would be people who have some common sense. So wife gets caught cheating, but not just with anybody. She's cheating with one of her students at the school, they daddy. You know, the grass cutters just pulled up. Ignore the loud sounds in the background. So anyways, he's like, she can't have nothing. I don't mind taking care of our children, but she can't have a penny. No alimony, not the house, not retirement, nothing. I will only provide for the children. I was like, okay, let's talk about it. So I'm asking, do you guys have a prenup? No. Post-nup? No. How long have you been married? He tells me 9 years. And I'm like, well, we might want to get a move on things. Because once you've been married 10 years, I already know she's going to ask for spousal maintenance, which is what a lot of states call alimony. So we move it. So I filed for divorce, get her served.
All right, so alimony in America is something that I think your spouse can only ask after 10 years of marriage. So I guess he was lucky. It was just 9 years.
Bring her to court on a temporary order hearing, get discovery done, like we getting this thing rolling. Then all of a sudden, the worst thing possible could have happened. The wife gets pregnant. Not by my client, allegedly, but by the mistress man. Why is this the worst news ever? I'm glad you asked. You cannot get a divorce in Texas if the wife is pregnant. If you want to know all about why you cannot get a divorce while pregnant, watch this video.
I didn't know that. Wow, divorce in America is crazy. And it's kind of funny because it's like the rules or the laws are not the same in all the states. So if you are pregnant in Texas, you cannot get a divorce. Oh, that's interesting.
And what makes this 10 times worse, not just the fact that she's pregnant and it derailed our entire plan, but she's married. So in Texas, by law, her husband is the child's father until we can prove it otherwise.
Jesus.
In Texas, we have something called presumed fathers, and y'all, that's some dangerous stuff right there. And if you want to know more about that, watch this video, and that's in the custody playlist. Just when I thought the pregnancy was the worst news ever, no, here she come, pregnant for a whole different man, but my client is stuck in this situation. And she's not even claiming that my client is the father. So we're all on the same page here of what's going on. This is the part of the story where I need you to take a sip of your liquor.
Hold on. So, but she's not even saying it's the husband's baby, like it's her husband's baby. So then the divorce should be easy, but now the man cannot divorce her for cheating with her student's father because she's pregnant. Oh, God help us.
So then one day, this lady comes into my office and she wants to speak to me, and she has some documents she wants to show me. Long story short, the pregnant wife and her best friend fell out. So she was here to deliver evidence to me to bury the wife. Now I'm trying to get the sun out of my face. Just work with me. So she has all of these text messages printed out, and I'm reading their conversations. But one of the most disturbing things that I read was that the wife was planning on poisoning my client in hopes that he goes to glory and she becomes a widow because they don't have a will and she would get everything. Of course, I show these text messages to my client. He's thinking about pressing criminal charges, but then fast forward.
You're still thinking. Your wife was planning to end your life and you were thinking of pressing criminal charges. Are you serious?
To a couple weeks later, unfortunately, she loses the baby due to a miscarriage. And then all of a sudden, I just stopped hearing from my client. So I'm reaching out to him. He's not answering my calls. He's not responding to my emails. And this is not like him. So I'm like, oh my God, like, did this lady get to him? Like, is he poisoned? Then a couple weeks later, I get an email. He thanks me for all of my hard work. But basically, he says that he wants to work on his marriage. Him and his wife are getting back together. And my services were no longer needed.
Hold
Now,
on,
as a
hold on,
married
hold on, hold
woman,
on, hold on, hold on. The same wife that cheated with one of her students' fathers, the same wife that tried to poison him, the same wife that was planning to poison him, he finally decided to get back with her. Yeah, she gonna end him.
I truly wanted to be happy for him and for them that they were able to, find their way back to one another. For a woman, basically he says that he wants to work on his marriage. Him and his wife are getting back together, and my services were no longer needed. Now, as a married woman, I truly wanted to be happy for him and for them that they were able to, find their way back to one another.
Yeah.
But as his attorney, after all that occurred, this lady was making plots and plans to kill you. All I could think about was, ain't that a shame? It's been years now, and sometimes I just think about, where are they now? So I want to take a poll in the comments. I want you guys to guess. Do you think they're A, still happily married?
Oh, that's
B, she ended up
impossible.
poisoning him and he's with our Lord? Or C, they're divorced? Before I let you go, for you guys who have a sweet tooth like me,
Nah, I don't think they're still happily married. Like, come on. If you look at the comment
it's
section,
almost
yeah, they're
divorce
gonna be.
season. Y'all want to?
I don't think.
If I had, I have seen a lot in my career as a family law attorney, but this case takes the cake. So go ahead and.
Nah, 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 nah. I don't think they're happily married, man. It's almost impossible because if you take a woman back, she tried to end you. Got pregnant with from one of her students' parents, and you still take her back. She literally tried it. That's impossible, bro. Come on, man. We do have men out there that really can love like that. I don't see how is that even possible. Like, she literally tried to end you, bro. Come on. Wow. Well, anyway, this is one of the most shocking cases I've ever seen because how can you take back someone who wanted you dead? Like, make it make sense. Nah, that's insane, bro. That's insane. You guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you actually think they got back together? Yes, but do you think they're still together? Or the wife might have actually made him leave this world? I just need to know. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. This is the most shocking case I've ever heard. See you guys in the next video.